Hello, this is Jess Hay from Creative Cards to You. Today I am going to be using contents from a Simon Says Stamp September card kit to make a card for a coworker that I am going to boo at work. To get started, I took a piece of dark cardstock cut to 5.5 by 4.25. I took spiced marmalade Distress Oxide Ink and ran it over both sides of the embossing folders that I can't remember the name of. I ran it through my die cut machine and here is the result. I decided I liked the raised side better for this card. I have a piece of cardboard from our Kirkland Signatures trash bag box that I am going to use as a grounding element for this card. I used walnut stained Distress ink to darken the raised portion of the cardboard strip. I then decided that wasn't quite dark enough, and I think I used black soot to darken the edges of both the cardboard piece as well as the raised portion and edges of the background panel. I then used a heat tool to dry both portions. Next, I decided to add some splatters, and so I added Dina Wycley white acrylic paint and Distress Oxide Rusty Hinge paint and dried them with a heat tool as well. I put double-sided adhesive on a piece of recycled packaging and adhered it to the back of the embossed panel. I figured that would stick better than the glue and be a stronger hold, and adhered that to the A2 card base as well. I used frayed burlap Distress ink to darken the edges of the strips I had cut from Tim Holt's large Halloween strips that came with the card kit. Next, I put red line tape on the back of the cardboard, and man, that stuff is sticky. First time I've used it, and I have a healthy respect for it, let me tell you. After I put the cardboard strip on the background panel, I glued all of the bits and pieces on the card base and the cardboard strips. But after looking at it, I wasn't quite done. I felt there needed to be a little bit more definition between some of the pictures. So I used scrap cardstock to cut some strips from this Tailored Expression strip dies and cut it down to size. I pressed it into the Spice Marmalade Distress Oxide ink for some added color, and then went around the edges with the Black Soot Distress ink and glued it down. There you have it, a completed card. Thanks for watching and see you next time.